dearest Chaffinches, let's going to continue with our work of maths. We were looking at money, and then on Wednesday last week we learned how to add different amount of money, and yesterday we were looking at how to subtract, weren't we? So if now we just correct it together, so please get a pen if you have, and then let's going to mark yesterday's work together and see what did you get correct and what you didn't, okay? Hopefully it's all of them. Right, so we have £2, take away 80 pence. And now, why did I put my 8 in there? Because it's 80, it's in my tens column, isn't it? Yeah, on my tens column. Why is my 2, if it's £2, why 2 is not on my 1 column? Because it's 200 pence, and then what I am subtracting is pence from pounds, so I will need to put it as pence. £2 in pence is 200, okay? Right, so that's the reason why we were sorting it in a column like that, why the 2 goes on the hundreds column, and then why the 8 goes there, and then my 1s normally. Okay, let's start. 0 take away 0 is 0. 0 take away 8. I cannot do that, so I need to borrow, I need to exchange, and then that becomes a 1. 10 take away 8, I can do it, which is 2, well done. And 1 take away nothing is 1. So your first answer is £1.20p. £1.20. £1.20. Okay, right, let's going to go for the next one. £2 take away 75. 0 take away 5. I cannot do that, so I need to exchange. But wait, I cannot exchange anything from my tens because I have 0. So I will need to exchange from my 100 to my tens. And now that I have 10, I can exchange and get 1 for my 1s. Now this become a 9, and my 100 column becomes a 1. 10 take away 5 is 5. 9 take away 7 is 2. And 1 take away nothing is 1. So your answer is £1.25. Okay? Right, let's going to go for this one together. 0 take away 6. I cannot do that, so I'm going to borrow from my next column. Actually, I cannot either, so let's going to get it from my hundreds to my tens. I have 10. Can I borrow it now? I can. 10 take away 6 is 4. Now, because I borrowed 1, my 10 turns into a 9. 9 take away 7 is 2. And because I borrowed 1, now my pounds turn into £1. 1 take away nothing is 1. So the answer is £1.24. Okay? Right, let's going to go for the next one. Oh, I forgot the subtraction. 0 take away 4. I cannot do that, can I? So let's going to borrow it. I can't borrow, so let's going to borrow from my hundreds to my tens. And now that I have enough, I can borrow it to my 1s. 10 take away 4 is 6, well done. 10 take away 2 is 8, super. And, oh, sorry, I did my mistake because I didn't change it before. 10, but I borrow 1, so that turns into a 9, sorry. 9 take away 2 is 7. And then my 2, I borrowed 1, so it turns into a 1. 1 take away nothing is 1. So the answer is £1.76. Nearly had it wrong there. Okay, and the last one, let's go into it. £2 take away 58p. 0 take away 8. I cannot do that, can I? So I'm going to borrow, but I haven't got anything on my tens, so I will need to borrow from my hundreds to my tens. And now that I have 10, I can borrow it and get it on my 1s. 10 take away 8. 2. 10, but I borrowed 1, so now it's 9. 9 take away 5, 4, and 2, but I borrowed 1, so now it's 1. 1 take away nothing is 1. So your answer should be £1.42. Okay, I've seen some of your workers, you send it to me, and some of them, most of them are correct, so I guess that most of you got this. So today we are going to do it a little bit more tricky, and we are going to try to subtract pence from £5. Shall we do it? I think that you can. Let's going to try it. Right, let's going to do together 2, and then after I can send you, it's the same, it's absolutely the same. So let's going together, let's going to do 2, and then after I can send you to do 2, and then you can play it, and then we correct it together, alright? Let's going to try. Right, let's going to do together. So if you get in your book, and you just put £5, we are going to work it out together, okay? Let's write it on your book. £5 take away 20p. £5 take away 20p. Right, let's do it. £5, you can feel like, oh, that's quite a lot, it's going to be tricky, but you will see that it's not. 0 take away 0 is 0. 0 take away 2, you cannot do that, so we just need to borrow. 10 take away 2 is 8. And my 5, I borrowed 1, so now it's 4. 4 take away nothing is 4. £4.80. Well done. And the next one that I want you to do is going to be on your book. £5, and you are going to take away 75p. Okay? Right, what is the problem with this one? Let me move the whiteboard because I think that you cannot see it that much. There we go. What is the problem with this one? That actually here I could take away 0 from 0, but there I'm going to need to borrow. So it's the same as with the £2 before. So we will need to borrow from the next one, which I haven't got, so I will need to borrow from my hundreds tonight. So can you write this on your book? And let's go to do it together. 0 take away 5. Can I do that? No. So I will need to borrow from my next column, which I have 0. So I will need to borrow from my hundreds, make it into a 10, and now I can at least borrow 1. 10 take away 5 is 5. Now I have 10, but then I borrow 1, so now I have 9. Well done. 9 take away 7 is 2, super. And 5, but I borrowed 1, so I have 4. 4 take away nothing is 4. Well done. Okay, so that's your work. Right? Super. So quite easy, it's absolutely the same. I'm going to write 2 on the board that I want you to have a go and do in your book. And then you play it when you have done it, and then we can correct it together, okay? Right, on your book, £5. Take away, I'm going to give you 40. £5 take away 40. And the next one is £5 take away 85. Ready? Right. Let's go. 0. Let's start with this one. So I hope that you have paused it if you've done it. Let's going to correct it together. 0 take away 0. 0. 0 take away 4. You cannot do it, can you? So I'm going to borrow 1. 10 take away 4 is 6. And 5, I borrowed 1, so now I have 4. 4 take away nothing is 4. So your answer is £4.60. And this one, a little bit trickier. 0 take away 5, I can, and I cannot borrow, so I'm going to need to borrow from my 100 to my tens, and from my tens to my ones. 10 take away 5, 5. Now 10, but I borrow 1, so now is 9. 9 take away 8 is 1, well done. And 5, I borrowed 1, which now is 4. 4 take away nothing is 4. So your answer is £4.15. Right, so that's it, quite simple, the same as £2, but now doing £5. Tricky, tricky. So have a go on your book and then see if you get it correctly, okay? Adios!